Do you guys want to hear the real reason I liked Undertale so damn much? I mean, there's plenty of reasons, but, you know, one of the bigger reasons. Anyone want to guess? No? Okay, let me just lay it out for you. In real life, things don't work out. In real life, things suck. And life is meaningless. And it's all just one big exercise in futility. In fiction, we have the possibility of making a difference. We have the ability to do something. In Undertale, I could actually do something. And I liked that a lot. Why am I bringing this up now? In fiction, Star Wars 7 would be a success. A wonderful, glorious movie, which is a return to form and an amazing movie, and brings us all home to something that we love. And I would love it if that was true, after all the cynicism, and after all the bitterness, after all that we've gone through, after the franchise we have loved and cared upon being crapped on for years, especially recently. For it to turn around and just say, no, 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 I still got a little bit left in me. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? I guess we'll see. For anybody who missed my trailer analysis, it will be going live on YouTube whenever it's done uploading. It was roughly an hour and 56 seconds. It's cut up into 2 parts because Twitch is stupid. Fun thing, I've never actually believed in impossible. At least until recently. Well, clearly that is what's wrong with the CIA, Stukia. I don't know. I don't have anything else to share, I guess. It's one of those things where you become keenly aware of how fortunate you are to have the things you do have. I mean, I've talked many times about how FF4DS could have been so much better, and how many things they could have done better, and yet it is the definitively superior version. We got to get this amazing classic game revamped in basically every way, and made into this awesome, incredible thing. We got lucky to get this game. We really did. Think about it for a moment. Final Fantasy 3 DS didn't actually sell that well. And that was their first take at this. And if I'm being honest, it wasn't actually that good. But it was good enough that they got a second chance. And that second chance is the game I'm playing right now, which is amazing. We now have the amazing because of luck. Weird thought, isn't it? Who knows? Maybe the FF7 remake will be amazing. Or maybe it'll be the FF3DS that gives us the FF5 remake that'll be amazing. Who knows? We don't know. We may never know. But I know the dogs know. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're just weird. That's loud. So we're going to run dry on our sirens, and then we're going to do a couple of other things here. Damn it, Edge. You are not alone in that, Enigma. There are plenty of people who were not around when the original trilogy came out, or when the prequels came out. And this is pretty much... I mean, they were around, but they weren't cognizant. They weren't capable of being fans, you know? They weren't able to get hoiped. Fun fact, I remember the release of Episode 1 and Episode 3 both very distinctly. I have pretty vague memories of Episode 2 coming out. That opening night. I think I went alone, actually, which is part of the reason for that. I remember being freaked out by the skeletons in episode 4. Luke's family. Oops. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's it. I guess that's true, sure, yeah. Yeah, no kidding, sure, yeah. Episode 3 was like, okay, we finally figured it out, guys. And don't get me wrong, Episode 3 has some flaws, but I stand by my statement and always will that it was a genuinely good movie that I really enjoy. Well, I don't know, Shadow. How do you feel right now? I'm kidding. The adverts for between Episode 1 and Episode 7 are practically night and day. 2 more months, guys. In the meantime, we have a couple other things to look forward to. Legacy of the Void, Mighty Number 9, Fallout 4, Just Cause 3, a new Zelda game. Something else, I don't remember what. There's a bunch of stuff coming out in the next couple of months. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm going this way. Halo 5. I knew there's more. There's still more. There's tons of games coming out. Like, surprisingly large number of games are coming out. Now that's an odd question. I can't pinpoint the exact scene that most caught my... like the first scene that I remember distinctly in Star Wars. Because Amazon lied. Damn you, Amazon. Is that a good thing, Shadow? Is that a bad thing? Is it neither? Because it doesn't matter. Man, I'm getting bitter in my old age, aren't I? Wow, yeah, I'm running out of cash here. I'm pretty much broke now, leveling. Oh, the pod race. For a second, I'm like, what? There was a pod race in the original trilogy? Man, I really haven't been paying attention to those movies. Yeah, no. Interesting order, Enigma. Hey, look, it's Africa. I guess that's true, Lurker. So there you go, Return of the Jedi. Revenge of the Jedi. There was one advert I really, really liked for Episode 1. It was quiet and to the point. It was a picture of Anakin Skywalker as a kid walking alongside one of the walls of Mos Espa or whatever, right? Just walking along in Tatooine. And the shadow he was casting on the wall was in the shape of Darth Vader. That was it. Nothing else. It was perfect. It was exactly what something like that should be. And it was one of the reasons I was so damn hyped for that movie. It was just like, oh god, yes. If anybody could find a picture of that, in fact, here, I'll look myself right now, see if I can find a picture to share with you guys. Here it is. This is kind of small, but this is it. And this is exactly what Episode 1 should have been, in my opinion. And what a lot of us were expecting. Look at that poster. Whoever did that poster did a damned good job. They knew what they were doing. And they did it really well. I could just gush about the art design of that poster. It's also wonderfully simple, which is funny considering one of the biggest complaints I and many other people have of the prequels is they're too busy. But that? Nah. Sand, building, Anakin, shadow. Star Wars Episode 1. That's it. I don't know about you, Enigma, but I love sand. Sorry, I'm checking up on the tournaments while I grind here. Because this is grind and it is boring. I really should come up with something to talk about for my viewers. Let's see. Words. No, we will never talk about Star Wars. Okay, so I asked a question earlier, and I didn't get to see anyone's responses because then I went to grocery shopping. Least favorite FF character from every game. Now, I kind of left the door open for, you know, whoever. You don't have to just say one of the playable characters, although that is the implication, but you could say, you know, just a character from an FF. For example, FF1's player characters don't have any personality. Unless you count the Warrior of Light. And even that's more a Dissidia thing than anything else. Yeah. I went grocery shopping, Samurai. What do you want from me? So for me in FF1, there really aren't that many distinct characters, but I would probably give it to Astos. Especially since he's kind of a terrible person who kind of sets into emotion most of the events of the game, actually, at least from the small-scale perspective. He's effectively the first act boss, although you wouldn't know that from playing the game normally. In FF2... well, I'd probably go with Jackass, whose name I don't even remember. In FF2 as my least favorite character. The gentleman who's working for the Empire, but he's a coward and an idiot. You fight him twice. Once was he's alive, once in the post-game content when he's dead. Both times he's a really pathetic boss fight. I cannot think of his name for the life of me. In FF3... the Swamp. In 4, honestly, I'm going to give it to Dr. Luge. In 5... you know what, I should probably limit myself to main characters. Let's limit myself to main characters. So, rewinding. In FF1, there are no main characters. In FF2, I'd say the only main character I don't actually care for all that much is Leon. And I know that's kind of stretching it, but yeah. In FF3, there are no main characters. In FF4, it's Edge, clearly and definitively. In FF5, I can't say I actually dislike any of the, ironically, 5 party members in 5. So there's that. In 6, yeah, I can't say I dislike any of them either. I mean, if you really put a gun to my head, I would probably say Umaro in the case of 6, because he's, you know, a Yeti. In FF7, probably Sid, in all honesty. Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that to Sid, or... nah, I'll just give it to Sid. In 8... ooh, that's a tough one. Like, several characters rubbed me wrong in 8. I think I'm going to give it to Renoa in the end. She's the kind of person I would not get along with in real life. At all. Little bit too pushy. A little bit too much of a teenager. Yes, I know she's a teenager. That's no excuse. In FF9, least favorite playable. Oh my god. That's like picking from 5 or 6. I will cheat. No, that doesn't work either. I got no one. I mean, if I could go with a least favorite, that's the only way I could answer that question. So, I don't have anyone in FF9. In FF10, it would probably be, yeah, no, it's Tidus. It's clearly and definitively Tidus, although Lulu is up there as well. And then in 12, it's Vaughn. I don't even have to think about that one. In 13, it's Hope. You know, later on, I don't even have to think about it. If you're really putting a gun to my head and I have to pick a character I like the least from FF9... I guess I'd go with Aiko in that case. Now, if we're counting every character, that opens it up quite a bit. I would go ahead and say the twins are my least favorite character in FF9, if we're opening up to everyone. Or Garland. Actually, no, I take that back. Or the people of Terra. Just all of them. Those people are bastards. Least favorite in FF8 is Cypher. That's really, really easy. Honestly. Oh, excuse me. Yes, correct, Samurai. Thorn and Zorn. But I take it back. It's the people of Terra. They can go screw themselves. I think I'll go with Atomos in FF5. That's really cheating, though, so if I had to pick someone who has a little more characterization than that... I'd go with Necrophobe, in that case. In FF6, God, is there any character I don't like in FF6? Let me really think on that one. Got to be a character I don't like in FF6. See you around, Enigma. You have a good one. Honestly, if I have to pick a character I like the least in FF6, I'd probably go ahead and go with Cid. Just because of his cowardice that led to, well, let's be honest with ourselves, a lot of bad situations. In FF7, Hojo. Hojo. Also Heidegger. Also Scarlet. Of those, I think Heidegger might actually piss me off the most, so we'll just go with Heidegger, now that I'm thinking about it. In FF8, honestly, Cypher might actually still win that one for me. He is just such of a prat. In FF9, oh, I already said the people of Terra. In FF10, hey, I already picked main characters. Now I'm going through picking any character without restriction. Besides, you'll notice I'm not listing the good villains. You know, this is going to sound weird, but there's a Guado in FF10 whose name I don't even know, who just irritates the snot out of me. The guy who destroys the sphere that has evidence of Seymour's wrongdoing and is like, Guado business is Guado business. Remember that asshole? I'm pretty sure that's the guy I'd pick for FF10 as my least favorite. Although a follow-up would be the old friend of Oren's who's in charge of the military, because he's kind of a bastard too. And by kind of, I mean he's a huge bastard. Both of them piss me off a lot. And in FF12, I already said Vaughn, right? Because Vaughn. Seriously, Vaughn. Although if I can say so, I would actually say the Ocuria. Because screw the Ocuria. But if I can't pick the Ocuria, I'll go with Vaughn. And at FF13, it's Hope. No, seriously, it's still Hope in FF13. Because it's Hope, and he's a terrible person. Alright, guys. We're actually not leveling every round. That's how high level we've gotten. Chrono Trigger? Least favorite character in all of Chrono Trigger. The cook in 600 AD needs to remove his head from his posterior. In Kingdom Hearts... Oh, and if I have to pick my least favorite main character, it would probably be... Can I cheat and say Chrono? No? I'd probably say Luca in that case, just because she has the least amount of characterization. She's still a character I like, it's just, you know... So then we have, Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. Least favorite character across the entire thing. No music. The very concept of no music. In all seriousness, though, let me think about that for a minute. That damned rat. Yeah, honestly, if I'm picking my least favorite playable character in Kingdom Hearts, that's super easy. It's Sora. I don't even have to think about that for a millisecond. But, least favorite character across all of Kingdom Hearts is a lot more debatable. Can I say Aeris's voice actor from Kingdom Hearts 2? Voice actress, excuse me. No, I can't. How about... Oh, gosh. See, there's a lot of Disney scenes that irritate the snot out of me. But most of those are because of bad directing or aping of the plot. Like, for example, I could pick, Turner. William Turner, because his scene is dumb. And it is. But, and you're like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean his scene? Don't you mean his scenes? No, he only has the one scene. It's just repeated 1,000 times. And that scene is the word Elizabeth, said as often and as lame as possible. Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Elizabeth? Elizabeth! God, you thought Steiner was bad? You know nothing. Yeah, pretty much all the characters in Pirates are just... Ugh, really? And yeah, no offense to the guy who does the imitation of Jack. He actually does a decent job of it, but... Ugh, no. He actually says the line, I don't see any profit, I see no profit in it for me, 3 times, or maybe it's 2 times. 2 or 3 times in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's a little silly. And he says it word for word each time, too. I see no profit in it for me. I see no profit in it for me. It's like, dude, okay, we get it. Move on. God, I hate the pirate sections. I really do. They're even worse than the Atlantica sections, in my opinion, and that's a big freaking insult for me. Anyways, can't pick the pirates, guys. That's because of Luxord, who was actually awesome, and even had some cool lines. He only had like 5 of them, but all of them were cool. A veritable maelstrom of avarice. Good night, Bregun, and I'm sorry. I just got the Genji gloves. Can I dual wield now? Maybe? That'd be awesome. Although I wouldn't. I would dual wield shields on Cecil, and it would be awesome. You know, in all of Kingdom Hearts, counting characters, there's only one character moment that actually pisses me off. And that moment... dramatic pause... is the moment in Birth by Sleep, where Pete's like, who cares about the people who voted for me? I don't get nothing for that. That's just rude. It kind of irritated me. And it's one of the reasons I don't mind the fact that Minnie literally banished him to the cleft between dimensions. Or wherever the hell she banished him. It's like, really, dude? Kane, why do you like missing? I don't know, Shiryu. I still think it could work. Just needs a little fine-tuning. Just a little. Exactly, Samurai. Kane was like, jump! And Aqua's like, why didn't you hit me? And he's like, well, that was supposed to hit you. Not sure why it didn't. Oh, don't worry about it. Try again, Kane, with all your might. Oh, okay, if you insist. Jump, miss. Okay, now I have to defeat you, Kane. Okay. Ugh. That's how that fight went. Honestly, I can't really pick out any character in Kingdom Hearts I don't like, so I can't take the easy way out. So if I pick a character I like the least, well, then I could just pick a dozen Disney characters, and it's easy at that point, you know what I mean? So, all the Disney characters. Well, not all of them. Most of the Disney characters. There you go, there's my answer. If I have to pick a character that's not a Disney character, honestly, I'd probably go ahead and pick Sora. He really is an idiot. And not even just in 2, where he is more of an idiot for plot reasons. He is an idiot. He is a grade A, USDA choice approved moron. Well, I already did, Shadow. I picked one Kingdom Hearts original character, who I honestly don't actually like that much as a character. See, I feel like maybe just the voice acting was better in Dream Drop Distance, because he came across as more of a lovable oaf than a arrogant, rude, snotty little brat who constantly makes things worse around him. Like he does it too. You know? To quote, I believe it's Saix who says something along the lines of, hey, only you could have made it this far, Roxas. And Sora says, that's really getting old. I'm too stupid to put 2 and 2 together. Please kill me, Saix. I may be paraphrasing a little bit, but I'm pretty sure what he said. Pretty sure. Yes, this is Equalitus. You are correct. There we go. Well, I guess, yeah, this is the Steam version to get more specific. You know, it suddenly occurs to me, I remember going through the Bahamut Cave with the Ink Nun on the DS version. But of course, I'd need to go grind my balls off to do that, and I've already ground my balls off like 5 times today. Seriously, I've actually done a lot of grinding today. It's kind of dull, and is going to factor into it. Yes, it is Equalitus. It's probably the best version of FF4, in my honest opinion. That being said, you see this? I've been doing a lot of grinding. A lot of that grinding's been mandatory. Yes, that's right. We are actually taking away another negative for the grind factor because I'm still freaking grinding. He thinks he is... dude, Samurai, he came up with the Keanu Reeves dude thing. I think his opinion is pretty clear. You know what? Yeah. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do here. I think I'm going to go and just stop streaming. This is just boring, dull grind. I've given the negative for it. I still have a headache. I don't have anything to share or talk about at this thing. I spent an hour talking about grind and the philosophy of grind and dozens of deep, in-depth thoughts, and I've got nothing left. So I'm gonna go and stop the stream for a bit and grind my balls off. I'll probably go ahead and start streaming again tomorrow. If you want to hang out and chat, I'm gonna still have chat up, but otherwise I'll talk to you guys later.